What does my personal reality check routine look like? So let's say right now I decided I could be dreaming. I could be. Yeah, I'm doing something I normally do. I'm recording videos. I'm in a familiar environment. But I don't necessarily know that I'm not dreaming, because just feeling that you're not dreaming, that's not enough evidence, because you're going to feel that way when you're actually in a dream. So I can do a few things. Often what I'll do at the start is I'll look around me for anything that I can read. I actually have a book here on my desk from a video I was recording a moment ago, and I can read the title of the book, I can read the person who wrote it, I can read all the text on it, which is a sign that I'm not dreaming. But it's a sign that I'm not dreaming, but it isn't conclusive evidence just yet, because sometimes you can read things in dreams. So don't just take the first reality check that you do and go, okay, I'm not dreaming. Go further than that. So the next thing I'll do is I'll look at my hands. I'll look at my hands and see if anything's weird about them. No, they seem normal to me. And then I'll count my fingers, and what I do is I point to my fingers when I'm doing this, just to make it a bit easier, because if you're actually in a dream, sometimes you will have extra fingers and so you'll lose count and stuff. So I always point to my fingers while I'm doing it. So I say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, I have 5 fingers. I normally have 5 fingers, so everything is fine there. And then what I'll do is I'll stop, bring my hand up again, and I'll do it all again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, it stayed the same. I didn't grow an extra finger in the space of the 2 seconds when I move my hand away. That's a sign that I'm not dreaming. That's good. Then I'll still using my hands, I'll try to poke a finger through the palm of my hand. Doesn't seem to be working. And what I'll do is I'll really imagine that the finger is going to go through, because if you just do this, then it might not go through because you don't expect it to. If you expect it to go through and you're dreaming, it probably will. So after I do that, stop. Try it again, once again, really expecting it to go through. Doesn't go through, so probably not dreaming. But just to confirm, I'll do a couple more things. So next, I'll hold my nose closed and I'll attempt to breathe through it. So what I like to do when I do this is first, I take a nice deep breath so I can feel what it feels like to breathe through my nose, really focus on that feeling. And then I'll hold my nose closed and attempt to breathe and see if I get that same feeling. And I didn't get that same feeling, then I'll stop, do it again. Didn't get that feeling, so it sounds like I'm not dreaming. But the last thing that I do is I retrace my steps. So I go back in my memory and I see if I can remember what I was doing before this. If I can't, then I'm probably dreaming. I remember that I was recording videos before this. Before all of that, I was recording a special Patreon video showing how I set up for my videos. And I know before that I was in the shower. And I know before that I was on the computer. And I know before that I was reading an email from a client. And I know before that I was eating, and so on. I can retrace all my steps. So okay, after all that process, I know I'm not dreaming, I know I'm actually awake. But you see, this process might look different from yours. Yours might just look like, counting fingers or something like that. If yours just looks like one reality check, then it should probably look a lot more like what I'm doing. A series of them, taking it seriously, doing everything a couple of times, and finishing it off with retracing your steps in your memory as well. If you do all of that, it's going to be very, very hard for those reality checks to fail you and for you to not realise that you're dreaming. Yes, it takes a bit longer, but you don't need to be doing, 50 of these a day, so it doesn't matter. Anyway, if you'd like to learn how to have a lucid dream and you need some extra help, be sure to check out the course that I put together for you guys based on what I thought that I would have loved when I was a beginner lucid dreamer. So I put together this course, and you can find out more about it on my Gumroad page. There'll be a link to the course in the top right hand corner of the screen or down in the description below. Anyway, thanks for watching, I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, be sure to subscribe for more videos like this one. If you want to support the channel, check out my Patreon page, and if you want to keep watching, pick one of the videos on screen, go watch that, and I'll see you soon. Take care.